Alright YouTube, here's another video for you on some work going on the 1969 GTX. It's a B5 blue car. Got the door panel off. I'm greasing the slides and anything that rolls in there I'm going to grease. But while I got that door panel off, and that's going to get repaired, also got a mirror problem. I don't know if you can see, but that mirror, I don't know how that got like that. Got a V sort of on the back of it. This seems to have one bolt. So right now, while that door is taken apart, it's the time to get in there and get after that. I haven't reached inside yet. This is a remote control, so it has a switch. It has a switch that you can move to control it, and this switch isn't working. So what I did was I got a OER. But the thing is, that's authentic restoration. So let's give that a try and see what they got. It's like Christmas, isn't it? Yeah, Christmas is expensive. Yes, that does look very much like what I've got. Let's look at the back. Yes, okay, we're on the same page. It's got the control. It's got the rubber to go with it. It's got a control, and it comes with the screw cap on the end. Oh, that's nice. I want to put some lubrication in that just right out of the get-go. Let's see. Let me see if I can see. Is that moving it? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You mean I don't have to roll down the window? Oh, it's pretty lazy. Alright, so when I get in here and get this one off, there's a bolt up top, and this thing probably reach up in from below and should be able to get it. I'll give you a video when I get it done. Can't base out. Okay, this has 2 screws. The package came with 2. That's the one on the outside, and this is actually 1 screw and 1 bolt, semi-bolt with a nut. And the screws on the outside, and then you reach inside the door to take the washer off, the nut. It's a 11 millimeter is what I use, but that's probably not what it is. And then you see the post on it right here, and then the cable should just come right out of there. Alright, well, I'll get back to you when I get that out. Alright, so this metal tab does not fit in all that well because of these ears on it and the hole size. So I could ream the hole out, which I don't have anything to do that right on hand, or I can bend the tabs a little different. So I just bent one of them. If you take a look, the thing is, you had to bend this one over here out and back, whereas the other one's all right, but because it wouldn't clear. So let's see if I can. Now that's pretty much on. Now I'm going to see how that tab right there on the bottom had to come in towards the door. Now I'll bang it back to hold it in place, and we should be good. And hopefully we should have clearance. That'll be the next issue. Do I have clearance for the knob coming through there? Alright, can't base out. Well, everything was going along fine until I broke the new part. It's got like 3 cables. And this one here separated from in there. So looks like I gotta put a halt to this until I figure out how to probably solder that on. Maybe borrow a cable from the other rig. So gotta be gentle with them, I guess. I didn't even realize I'd pull it out. Alright, hey, it's Jeff with Camp Base. I'm over here at Classic Car Industries again. I brought my mirror over here, and they replaced it, no questions asked. So I got a new one. We'll go back to the house and install it. Just want to give Classic Car Industries a shout out. They're here in Huntington Beach, California. They take care of business, and they don't give you any grief about parts issues, and great place to get your parts, so I'd recommend it. All right, we'll see you back shortly. All right, here we are back at the GTX with the new part and ready to put it back in the hole. All that stuff I told you earlier about trying to fit that little tab onto here and bend it this way and that, forget all that. Didn't work. Might have been helped to break the piece. Now it's time to just make this hole a little bigger so that piece fits without any bending. So that's what I'm going to do right now, is adjust it so that that fits in there. The tab piece I'm referring to is this piece right here. So you want to be able to put that in without any bending it. So that's what I'm up to right now, and I'll get back to you when I get that done. It's also one more thing I wanted to show everybody that to me is pretty amazing. Take a look inside this this wheel well. Let's see if I can get the light to sit here. No, I'm not going to be able to. You know, this is a. Let's see. Let me try to get in there. I don't think you're going to be able to see it with me closing the door. Hold on. Okay. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's inside behind the wheel well, and essentially you're seeing raw metal that's maybe had paint on it at one time or another, but there's no rust. And look down there on the left side. Look at that piece over there. There's like no rust. It's like original, some sort of original factory paint or something. Anyway, this kind of astounds me that if you look down there without any preservative on it and it has not rusted, it's like just totally weird, but still pretty amazing that this car is so little rust. Look down in there. There's just no rust. I am so lucky to have this car. Feeling very fortunate. All right, I got this this hole sized correctly. You definitely have to have this piece when you're working on it. Don't be afraid to egg shape the hole a little bit. I personally think it's probably better if it is egg shaped, and that way you don't have to go around the whole thing and make it perfectly circular. And these tabs sitting in there will bind probably, but this one here is the primary binding unit. So the idea of the whole thing is to keep it from twisting, and I believe that egg shaping is probably a fine way to go. Plus you don't have to cut off all that extra metal there, so probably the less metal you cut, the better off you are. So that's where that's at. I'm continuing to work on it. All right, so mission accomplished. Got it on. There we go. Got some adjustment out of it. All right, that's it. I'm going to continue working on these door panels next. Any of you guys know what that 4 is there for? I keep seeing things written on the car in places, and I often wonder what it's about. Put it in the message if you would, if you know. Can't base out. You guys have a great day.